Hi, today I'll show you how to use and administrate Microsoft Teams. First, you need to log into your Microsoft 365 Admin Center and you have to log in with your global user account. In my case, it's a TechPoint. And after that, you need to go and click on Team and then log in as a global administrator. So here you can see I'm logging with my global user account. When you press on that left navigation button, you'll get to see Teams, users, team devices, team application, meeting and message policy. You can see different setting over here. But today I'll talk about team and users and then meetings and messaging policy. So let's go to team and click on manage team. So here you can create new teams and manage those already created teams. So I'm going to create some new teams, let's say IT support, and you can give the description over here about this team. And then team owners, you can see team TechPoint as an administrator has been assigned as a team owner. If you want to assign different owners, you can assign, you can type the name. Like if I want to give I want Lena to be the owner of that team, then you need to just type the name and click on that. And then if you want to make that team as a private team or a public team, so I'm gonna make it public one, and I'm gonna close that administrator. I don't want this TechPoint to be the owner of that team, so I'm going to delete that, remove that, and then click on apply. So you can see our IT support team has been created. If you want to see this group from admin center, you can go to admin center and go to teams and group and click on active teams and group. If you click on that, you will get IT support team over there. You can see it has been created, and this is the finance group that we created in our last video. Let's go back to our Microsoft team now. And then if you click on IT support, this is the team that we have recently created now. If you click on that, you can add the members in that group. Right now we have only assigned the owner in that group. We haven't assigned any members. So I'm gonna assign Jerry as the member of that group, and then also Tom, and click on apply. So now I have created two members in that group. You can see the roles. Lena Smith is the owner, and these are the members. And then go to team setting now. So here you can change the setting according to your requirement, like notification and feeds. Manage the way the team handles suggestion and trending feeds. If you want the suggestion feed, that can be appear in your user activity feeds, and you can leave it turn on. If you don't want that feeds to be appear in user activity feed, then you can turn it off. I'm gonna leave it on. And then you can see the tagging options. Who can manage the tags? If only team owner can manage it, or you want to allow every member of that team to be managed this tagging options, then you can choose team owners and then members. And then team owners can change who can manage the tags. That's on. So according to that, you can go to email integration and change your setting according to your requirements. And here you can see files. Select the file storage and sharing options. If you want your files to be stored in Dropbox or Google Drive, you can turn that on. And then if you want all these options to be off, then you can simply go and click on that. I don't want my files to be stored on this box or the other things, so I'm gonna turn it off because I just want Dropbox and Google Drive. And then let's go to organization. So organization tab for users, yes, on. And devices access, like required a secondary form of authentication to access meeting content, no access. You want to give access or no? So it depends on you, partial or full access. I'm gonna say no access. And then after that, sort by name. So this is here you can go and change the team settings, and then after that you can click on save. Your changes to team setting were saved. And then let's go to team policy now. So here you can create a team policy. I'm gonna create one policy. So to create a team policy, you can click on add, and then give the policy name, team policy name, which is I'm gonna give IT support policy. And then you can give description over here about this policy, and then it says create private channel. So if you don't know what do you mean by create private channel, you can click on that information tag and see team owners and members with permission can create a private channel for the specific group of the user in your organization. If you want your team member or a team owner or member to create private channel, yes, of course you can turn it on. And next is create shared channel. If you click on that, it's a team owner can create a shared channel for the people within and outside the organization, but only people added to that shared channel can read and write the message. So yes, I'm going to turn it on. And next is invite external user to the shared channel. Owners of the shared channel can invite external users to join the channel. If Azure AD external sharing policy are configured, if the channel has been shared with an external member or team, they will continue to have access to the channel. Yes, I'm going to turn it on. And join external shared channel. Users and team can invite to external shared channel if Azure AD external sharing policy are configured. So I'm going to leave it on and then click on apply. So once you create this policy, you can go to your group policy assignment and then click on add, and then you can select the group. So you can select where you want to assign this policy, to which group you want to assign this policy. I'm gonna select IT support. As you know, recently we have created IT support policy, so I'm gonna assign that IT support policy to the IT support team, and then click on apply. And then you can see here, assigning IT support policy to IT support may take some time to take effect depending on the numbers of users in the group, and changes cannot be rolled back immediately. So I'm gonna click on confirm. So you can see we have assigned our IT support policy to the IT support group. So now you can go to team templates and create your team templates according to your requirements. And here in team templates, if you click on add, so here you can create a new template by choosing among these options whatever you like, and then follow the procedure. So let's not go to creating these new templates. Let's go to users now. So when you click on manage users, all the users will be displayed on your window, and when you go to particular users and click on view policy, their assigned policy will be displayed on the page. So when you go to guest access, so here you can change your setting according to the requirement. If you want to allow your guests to access the team, you can leave it on, and if you want your guests to make a private call, then on, leave it on. So if you want to make your guests to make a IP video meetings, then leave it on. So it's up to you how you want your guests to be configured. If you want your guests to edit send message, you can leave it on. If you want your guests to delete send message, leave it on. So it's up to you, and you can go through all the setting and turn it on or off as per the requirement. Now you can go to meeting and then meeting policy, and you can create a meeting policy and then assign that meeting policy to the particular team like we did in our team policy. And now let's go to messaging policy. If you go to messaging policy, If you go to messaging policy, here you can also create a policy, messaging policy, by just clicking on add like we did before. It says add name of your messaging policy, so I'm gonna say IT support message policy, and you can give your description over here. So it says owner can delete send message. If it's on, then obviously owner can delete the send message. If you turn it off, then owner won't be able to delete that message. So delete send message, on or off, it's up to you. I'm gonna say off, so nobody can delete the send messages. And delete chat, no, you can't delete the chat. Edit send messages, yes, I'm gonna leave it on. So you can go through it and then change the setting, and then it says chat permission, role restriction permission, or you wanna give a full permission. I'm gonna leave restriction permission and then click on save. So this is how you set up messaging policy, and you can go to group policy assignment and then assign that policy to the particular group or team. So after that you can click on add, and then I'm gonna select IT support, add, and then which policy you want to assign. I want to assign support message policy and click on apply. So this is how you configure setting in Microsoft Team Admin Center. Let's go and log in with one of the user account. And you can see I already have login with Lena Smith account, which is the owner of different group I have created. And let's go to her team. So here you can see I'm logged into Microsoft team of Lena Smith. You can see it here. And then when you go to teams, and you'll be able to see a different group like IT support, StakePoint, and financial group. So Lena Smith is being able to see all this group because she is the part of that group. So that's the reason she is being able to see the group. And if you go to activity, you'll be able to see all the feeds because during the policy setting we leave it on. And if you go to chat, you can chat with different users. Let's say if you want to chat with some users that's not the part of any of the group, then you can go to chat and chat with that person. Suppose Nicole is not part of any of the group, then if I have to chat with Nicole, then I'll go to chat and then pick Nicole, and then so I'll write, can you please come and see me in my office, and then you can press. So this is how you chat with the person outside the group. If you want to chat with somebody in your group, then you can go to team and select that particular group with whom you want to chat. So let's say I want to chat somebody inside the IT support group, then I'll go and click on IT support, click on new conversation, and then I'll just write welcome to the team. So this is how you chat with the users inside the group. So now this message will be sent to all the members in that group. But what if you have a heaps of messages and chats and file, and it's being hard for you to find those messages and files? In that case, you can create a channel. So how you can create those channels? You just need to go to that particular groups or the teams, click on that three dot, and then click on add channel, and you can give a channel name. I'm gonna give login issues, and then you can give details over here, and then you can change the privacy setting from here. I'm gonna change it and check specific teammates have access because I don't want everybody on the team to access. So I'm gonna choose a specific team have access this channel, and then click on creates, and you can add the member in that particular channel, and I'm gonna add only Jerry in that. and then click on add. So I have add Jerry in that login issue channel, and then click on done. So once you create a channel, it will be appear here, and you can click on that particular channel and start your conversation channel, and you can send the message. So whatever you chat inside this particular channel, only the member in that channel will be able to access this chat. In this way, you will be able to separate your conversation. And channels normally are used to keep conversation organized by specific topics, projects, and disciplines. So that's how you can create the channel. Now let's go to Jerry's account and log in through Jerry's. Let me log into Jerry Smith. So here I'm logging to Microsoft Team of Jerry's, and then you can see he have got all those groups because he is also the member of these groups, and he is also being able to access that channel because he is the member of that channel as well, and he can start the conversation. Thank you. But if you log into Tom, he won't be able to get that channel because he is not the part of that channel. He will be able to get all those groups, but he won't be able to go through that channel. One more thing, let me go to IT supports and click on that three dotted, and you can see here manage team. Jerry will be able to manage team because during our policy setting we set up that group owners and members, they both will be able to manage team. They both will be able to add users. But if you log into Lena Smith, and after that you go to IT supports and click on that three dot, you will be able to see the more option, because being a owner, she will be able to delete that group and then edit that group. And if you go and click on that message conversation and click on that more option dotted line, you'll be able to see edit options, because during our message policy setting we set up that our members will be able to edit that message, but they won't be able to delete that message. But again, if you go and log into Lena Smith and go through the same procedure and click on that more options, you'll be able to find the more options like delete the messages, because being an owner, we set up that she will be able to delete the conversation. So that's it for today, and that's it from Microsoft Team. Thanks for watching.